WZ111-5A as well out from Yato. There's going to be a decent enough choice. And from Yato's perspective here, this kind of a setup, they've all gone for that one area of the map. This is the area I was talking about. They want to take control of that lower part of the map this time. And they're going to go very, very quickly, actually down the one line. Akio V is in a tough spot here. He really needs to get out of there, and I think he might go down. In fact, he has really been caught out of position.
You mentioned that it might be something fast, and we have a heck of a lot of bat chats here to deliver that. It's what, out of the 14 tanks in the server, we have 11 bat chats. Yeah. There's a lot of bat chats. It is the early fast push from the Yato Gaming side on the offense. They do catch Akio V out and do a lot of damage to him. There's Maro taking a big hit as well. And still, not much damage done in reply onto Yato. There's a few hits been done. Dorian, in fact, taking a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, Tian though opening up onto Maro. You can see Yato have got really good control of this western flank on the map. Yupa and Polly, they were searching around that 9 line, seeing if there was anyone over there, but of course we can see that no one from Yato is in that area of the map, and this is where you can see the weakness that Karen Tiger has on this map. They really are walking into the firing lines of Yato and not doing anything about it. Look at how much free damage Yato is getting out. Now finally Karen Tiger is going to push forward, but I think they've lost too much HP already. They've lost 2 bat chats. Yupa maybe got 2 or 3 shots out. Maro maybe 2 or 3 as well.
There's Akio V gone, everyone's low, this is done.
Domination.
This is a very, very strong showing from Yato Gaming, showing a very strong defensive side on the tiebreaker of Cliff. They've already dropped 3 bat chats, 2 more are incredibly low, 1 shot potential onto both Modame and, well, there goes Polly towards Reflection. So, a 3, make that 2 versus 7 needed for the clutch from Karen Tiger. I don't see it happening.
He gets a nice shot off onto Hate, big dirt gun on that Sheridan there. But it's not going to be enough here, and so Yato are going to be closing out the first match 5-4 in just a matter of time. Hellion, I was thinking that might be the second time he would have killed himself.
I was waiting for that too.
In this series, but he does actually end up going down to one of the Yato players, and now it's just poor old Nadeko. There's nothing that he's going to be able to do here, so it's a bit of a disappointment there for Karen Tiger. Like I talked about, that rivalry here that I think is going to set up between Karen Tiger and Yato after all the shenanigans about the grand finals last season. Well, Yato Gaming come up with the 1-0 advantage in terms of the head-to-head now. I mean, of course, we're going to see these 2 teams play each other once more this season. It is a 2 round robins essentially throughout the season, so each team plays each other twice. This time though, Yato have come up with the win, 5-4 over Karen Tiger. Very, very close match, and Karen Tiger had opportunities to close that one out, but not quite good enough in the end. Their way.
And then they looked a bit lost on Cliff, really. They had the fight taken to them very quickly up that western flank by Yato and just didn't really have an answer. They gave away, I don't know how much off the top of my head, but, you know, a couple thousand points of free damage, it felt like, before they started being able to get an answer on. And from there, I mean, you saw at one point it was a 2v7. I think they killed, what, one of the opposing tanks?
Maybe one of the Yato tanks.
At most?
Yeah, Hellion got 1 kill.
Yeah, that's right.
Apart from that, I don't think anyone else really got anything done on Karen Tiger. Certainly a few of those bat chats went down without firing off as many shots as they needed to. You know, if you go down in your bat chat without firing your 5 shots, then you probably haven't really done your job, or you've been really unlucky and got caught off guard. And, you know, Akio V... Or you've been artied. But Akio V did get caught off guard early on in the piece, and that kind of just set the tempo for the rest of the map there for the guys on Yato. Like, just didn't go the way of Karen Tiger, and it kind of reminds me of the way that the game between Team Efficiency and Karen Tiger went last season. Obviously the sides have been flipped this time, the attacking side won, but it was the same concept where Yato went very aggressively, they caught Karen Tiger off guard, they got rid of one or 2 of their tanks very early, and from there on out it's really hard to come back from. So kudos to Yato Gaming for the good performance starting off here in WGL Apac.
It was very good from them indeed, and it's worth noting that the 1 kill that was grabbed onto Hate, that was a 1-shot from the Sheridan, finishing him off when he was already on around the 200 HP mark. So it's really just finishing off an assist more than anything, and it's very much a consolation prize in that last tiebreaker on Cliff. Yeah,
definitely not the way that Karen Tiger would have wanted to start off, but look, they started off with a loss in the last season. They start off with a loss here again. This time, at least, they get 1 point out of it by taking it through to the tiebreaker. But they did end up managing to make their way all the way to finals last season. So I don't think we can really be too down and out about Karen Tiger here. They did show some good rounds, particularly on mines. They were very, very impressive there. So I'd be looking at that map to be vetoed against Karen Tiger in the future here, particularly by teams like Team Efficiency, who aren't huge favourites of mines. But yeah, that's one to be wary of for the rest of the teams throughout the rest of this season.
Well, we'll have to see how that actually unfolds. But for now, it is Yato who will grab their first win of the season. Their first win in the Apac region. It was a close one. It did go all the way to 5-4. Your prediction was a 5-3 in favor of Yato.
Close.
So you were close. I'm going to take the one consolation point, not even consolation point, but I'm taking the 1 point that Karen Tiger got by getting it to a tiebreaker and making that as 1 point for my prediction.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. So I'll wear like a 2/3 of a bow tie if I end up losing it out.
You're going to have to try and get that past the boss.
Is it like a panel? The boss?
The boss. I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
I'm the boss. Yeah, well, the way my predictions tracking thing works is you get 3 points for a perfect prediction with the scores, 1 point for a correct prediction with the team winning over X team. So at the moment, I'm sitting on 1 point, Jake's sitting on 1 point, you're sitting on a big fat 0.
Jake's not here. He doesn't know. He wasn't watching.
Well,
therefore,
he
I'm
already
going to
predicted
assign
and he
Jake 0
predicted
points.
better than you, mate.
Yeah, well, look, I suppose that's what I get for just trying to be opposing to your
You'll get
predictions
there.
when you
Look,
actually know
I'll give
things.
you some slack. It is your first day. You haven't cast a whole year of World of Tanks like I have, so there is that. But definitely throughout the rest of this season, I think you're going to be doing some good predicting as well, Tim.
We'll see.
I've got faith in you.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
Anyway, our next matchup is going to be Lupin versus Team Efficiency. Unfortunately, today we've had a couple of reschedules. Last Memories and Seven Pirates is not being played. EL Gaming and Horseman is not being played as well. So it's only 2 matches today, actually. But the next one is Lupin and Team Efficiency. So that's going to be probably a pretty easy match for Team Efficiency, I've got to say. Last season, they only dropped 1 round to Lupin, which was known as Dark Wolves back then, throughout all 3 of their maps.
Yeah,
they all matches
5-0,
that they
5-0, 5-1.
Exactly. So I'm expecting that Team Efficiency is going to have a pretty good time in that next match.
You'd think so. I mean, I predict the same thing as you. Just based on results, Team Efficiency are going to come out and have themselves a pretty easy series here, potentially 5-0, 5-1, that sort of thing. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely going to be a pretty interesting map number 2, or match number 2 even. That's going to be coming up after the break. Now, I think we're going to have a bit of an extended break. It'll be about an hour or so from memory, probably around 7 p.m. local time is where I'd be guessing, which is like 5 p.m. server time. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a break, guys, but we will have one more match coming up today. Don't go anywhere, or do go somewhere, make some dinner, have some food. Come back in about an hour or so. We'll have Lupin and Team Efficiency. See you then.